Hey guys. I don't have an interview person right now. Let me see if I'm on here. Okay. All right, I think I am live now. It is like acting weird for some reason. It was on and then off. Anyway, if you are viewing this later, zoom up a little bit. I don't have an interview person. I'm interviewing myself right now. And I am going to talk to you guys about one of the coolest tools that we found out about I guess about a year and a half ago or so, and it's called PirateShip. And PirateShip is something that we use specifically for my daughter's subscription box business, but I've also taught a lot of my clients to use it for their own direct sales businesses. So I wanted to show you guys this really quick. What PirateShip is it's basically corporate buying of postage from USPS, so from the Postal Service. And so you're able to get unbelievable rates on shipping stuff from PirateShip and actually printing the label from PirateShip from your printer and slapping it on there and either dropping it off in a blue box or dropping it off at the post office, or even if you have a lot of stuff, you can actually schedule for your your postal service man or woman to come and pick it up from your house. So depending on how much stuff you have. But either way, between buying from PirateShip and then actually going to the post office, standing in line and buying it, I want to show you the difference in pricing and why you want to use PirateShip. So prior to starting using PirateShip, the only thing that you're going to need is you will need a scale of some kind. This is a digital scale. We got it on Amazon. I can actually list our actual link for the one that we bought on there, or you can get your own scale however you want to do it. You do not have to have a printer. We do have a Dymo printer that prints off the waterproof labels that you put on packaging, but you do not have to have one of these. You can actually print it on your own printer at home. And then I just suggest putting packing tape over top of the label so that it doesn't get wet if you're using regular printer paper. So if it gets wet, it doesn't ruin it and it still gets to where it's going. But let me show you really quickly how this works. So you would have to go to pirateship.com. I'm saying pirate like arg, like a pirate. Let me share this so you can see it. Okay. So you're going to pirateship.com and you're setting up an account. And with that, that means in order to buy postage, you are also going to have to, attach a credit card to it or something. So how we do it, there's a way when you first set up your account that you could either choose to charge your card per transaction, or you could have your card load. We load like $200 at a time. So it only charges when the money gets low enough and it can't pay for the next one, then I'll charge the card again for $200. And the reason is we're using Lindsay's bank card to do it, not an actual credit card. And we found that when we were shipping a lot of packages that were different sizes and different weights, and we would charge them all individually, our account with Fifth Third was like, whoa, that's like fraud and you're having too many transactions and we're going to put a freeze on this. And we're like, no, it's really us. So we went the other direction about a year ago of just doing the bulk payment at one time. And then it just kind of takes what it needs each time you ship something. And then when it gets too low, then it charges it again for the bulk rate. And that has worked out fantastic for us. And you can make the bulk anything that you want it to be. It could be $40. It could be $20. It could be $50, whatever you want it to be. But we're going to log in to Lindsay's account so I can show you this. So when you come in here, it will show you all these little things down the side. I'm not going to get into all of this. If you want to dive deeper, then you can totally check that out. I just want to show you how to actually ship something. So you click create a label. I'm going to use my friend Joan that some of you met in the seasonal strategies group. I'm going to use her because I already have her address in here. And so she's in Oklahoma, and that's the address. And it is shipping from, and I have already loaded this in here, and you can do this too. You can list your PO box place, the business name, you can list your own information, whatever the return address is, that's what's going to be on the label. It's already going to print it on the label. And then I'm going to modify my package. So I have saved packages because our box is a 9x6x3 that we ship in. But I'm going to show you by clicking modify package that I can edit anything down in here. There's two things I want to really show you is if I choose a box and it's just a regular box, so I'm going to have to measure the size. So I would put like 9 by 6 by 3 in here. And then I'm going to weigh it on my scale, and the scale is going to say that it is 15.9 ounces, no pounds. So let me show you what a box with 15.9 is. So I hit get rate. I'm not buying it yet. I'm just looking at it. Get rate. And then up here, if I went and did this at the post office, it would cost me $8.25 to ship it. And instead, it's going to cost me $5.52 to send it. So that's like, okay, I'm an English major, so it's like 270 something ish, around there, that I just saved on one single shipment by going through this. So it's a 33% discount that I got because I'm using PirateShip and that group buying power of corporate. So anybody can get a PirateShip account. So that was with this one. So $5.52 to ship it to Oklahoma from where I live. So I'm going to delete that and we're going to go back. And then we're going to do another one. Let's do it again, but this time, Joan, come back. Okay. So Joan, and this time I'm going to do the box again, and it's a 9 by 6 by 3 because that's what size box we use. And this is 5 pounds and I don't know, 11 ounces. Okay. 5 pounds and 11 ounces for this one. Hit get rates. And this one would normally be at the post office. I want you all to see, because this is actual cost at the post office if you go mail it. $15.70. And I am able to ship this for $8.20. Whoop, whoop, right? So this one was $48. I'm sorry, 48% discount by using PirateShip. It is shipping priority mail in 1 to 3 days, and $100 in insurance is included in that. Now I can look, if I hit this drop arrow, I can look at how much it would be to send it other ways through the post office, but I think the 1 to 3 days is just fine with me, right? So there's that way. I want you to remember these costs and stuff. So that was 5 pounds. Let me write it down. What was it? 5 pounds, 11 ounces that we did. 5 pounds, 11 ounces. Okay. All right. So it was in a box. I still don't want to buy the label. All right. Cancel again. All right, back to the beginning. Create a label. And Joan, I'm going to teach you something that's going to blow your mind. Joan, she's my bestie in Oklahoma. All right, so modifying the package again. This time, instead of a box, I'm going to do what's called a envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, soft pack, or a box in a bag. A box in a bag just means that I don't have any poly bags, that you have your box. So we have our 6 by 9 by 3 box, and we stick it in one of those poly mailers that's like decorated or whatever, just like that picture is right here, where you like pull the tape off and fold it shut or whatever. And so by sticking it inside a box, inside a poly mailer, you would expect it to cost more to ship. But the truth is it does not. So the size we use for a 9 by 6 by 3 is a box is a 13 by 10 inch poly mailer. That's just the size that it fits in. And let's see, 5 by 11. This doesn't work every time, but it's worth checking out to see if it does. So but if we stick it, that same box in a bag with the same rate, let's see what it does. All right, this one costs a little bit more, so $9.11. But many times, depending on the weight of it, sometimes sticking that in the mailer itself makes it ship for less. So always check that. Just see if I have this mailer here and I took that same box and I put it inside the mailer and sealed it, does that work? Now remember, the USPS rates right now are increased, like 4 to 7%, and sometimes even as high as 11%. They're higher right now, but on, is it December 28th, I think? they're going back to the table about the rate increase and, you know, if they're going to take it away. Its intention is to take away the rate increase on December 28th. So we don't actually know. But I also want to show you this. What if I just shipped something in a poly mailer? I could just ship something in a poly mailer if I wanted to. So Joan Curtis. Oh, before I do that, let me show you this. So remember we shipped it in the box, and then we did the 9 by 6 by 3, and we said it was 5 pounds 11 ounces. But now I'm going to say that it is not 5 pounds 11 ounces. I'm going to say that it is 14 pounds 11 ounces. Let's see how much that one goes to. $8.20. And then look again. So I'm at, what was that one? I already forgot. 14 pounds. If I did, you can go up to like 19 pounds, 15 ounces or whatever. And it ships for the exact same as anything over 16 ounces does. It's unbelievable. So the break is at 16 ounces or less is when you get the cheaper, not subscription, Melanie, the cheaper rate. But anything over that is when you pay the actual regular shipping. And you could go from 1 pound all the way up to 19 pounds, 15.9 ounces. And it will ship for the exact same amount, which I think is so cool. But I could choose that. Nope. What did I just do? Modify package. I could choose that I just want to mail this in a poly mailer only. And I want to choose a small poly mailer with a 10 by 13. And it weighs, 4 pounds, 5 ounces or something. I want to mail that to her, get rate. And now it's just going in a poly mailer only to her. Okay. Now, once you buy a label, let me cancel this because I don't actually want to buy a label. Love you, Joan, but I don't want to ship you anything right now. When I buy a label, let me see if I can reprint a label. Okay. When I buy a label, I can actually send it to my printer and it looks like this. I have it set on 4x6 shipping label. If I had it print on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, I could do that too. And then I just cut it out and print it. But this is, if you notice, let me go back to one where it's sitting upright. If you notice, it says first class shipping. Here is the return address. Here is where it's going. There is the USPS tracking number on it, which automatically from our business gets sent to the person so they can track their own stuff. But I can print it, like hit the print button. I can print it from right here, go pick it up off my printer, cut out, if it's on paper, cut it out, lay it on the top of the package, tape over top of it, like I said, so you're kind of protecting it, and ship it off. And you guys, you're going to save so much money from going to the post office. I'm talking significant amount of money, anywhere from 20 to 50% less if you ship through PirateShip. Now, the disclaimer is there's a lot of different places that are similar that you could, end up going through, but PirateShip for us has never failed us. And there are reports. There's a thing at the end for your taxes that you can print that tells you how many like how many shipments you've done, how much you've spent in shipping. All of that stuff completely printable, ready to go for your taxes. Just makes it so incredibly easy. So I'm so excited for you guys to check this out. And the only thing that you need, honestly, is you need some type of scale that you can put the stuff on top of. I'm not plugged in, but you can put the stuff on top of and get the exact weight once it's all packaged up. And then you can do it all right from your computer. Like you don't have to go to the post office. So funny story is my husband is a mail carrier. He works at the post office. And I still am the absolute worst about mailing things if I have to go to the post office. Like I will do everything else in the world. I will clean my house versus having to go to the post office. I don't know what it is. I hate going to the post office. I hate it. And I let stuff pile up. But once we got on PirateShip, not only do we ship Lindsay's subscription boxes through there, I ship literally everything I have to do goes through PirateShip. I never go to the post office. The only time we go is I pull up once a week. Lindsay hops out with her little key, runs in, checks her PO box because we have it as a PO box for her business versus our house. Checks her PO box, gets back in the car, and we leave. That is it. That's the only time we spend at the post office, and I don't even park. I just pull up. So check it out. That was cool tool number 7, Pirate Ship. Have a great day, guys.